What the hell are these advertisers even thinking? I thought the ones I had in my first video were bad, but these might even top them, some of them. This time, I'm looking at specifically shorts ads. Without further ado, here's episode 2 of Tearing Apart Ads. With cats.
Who invented this thing?
Yeah, let's find out. Who did invent this thing? This is the patent, and this is the person who invented it.
Sure, Yuan Chen.
Why, thank you, ethereal British man. Unfortunately, this ad is not by that lovely individual. This ad was made by FullOfCarts Gadgets. This is also, apparently, a multi-purpose wire dishwashing rags for wet and dry.
It's a small cloth made from the steel wire balls used for washing dishes. After using regular dishcloths for decades, we can finally throw them away.
Yo, someone finally made something called a spork. We can throw away all of our forks and spoons and knives and napkins and cutlery. And you know what? Let's just throw out the whole table while we're at it.
We no longer have to worry about them getting dirty or eating iron wires.
They will still get quite dirty if you don't clean them.
This cloth has greater friction than a regular cloth and is gentler than steel wire balls.
Gentler. Also, I love how they have their spelling mistakes in the captions. Like they just copy and pasted the same text that they fed into the AI and put it in the closed captions. That is amazing.
It can easily remove dirt and can be used to wash non-stick pans. It has a finely crafted edge that won't break no matter how much you pull or tug on it.
The literal interpretation of this is objectively false. Similarly, considering the only reviews on this site for this product are from 2 years ago, first of all, and second of all, before the patent for it was filed, I would venture to suspect that the subjective interpretation is completely false as well.
It's easy to clean after use and it's really useful.
That is probably the most depressed sounding AI voice I've ever seen in an advertisement. And they used it while they were saying it was useful. Like, that's not even a good thing.
If you have someone in your household who washes dishes, order it quickly before it sells out.
Wow, I bet there is probably some dude in a room that was like, we shouldn't remind the people that they're washing dishes, so we say if it's someone in their house. Yeah, that'll do it. In all seriousness, though, compared to some of the other ads I've seen before, this one is fairly tame. However, I've still dug through the terms of service, and oh boys, there's stuff to look at there. The first thing I've noticed is that some of your information may be transferred unencrypted, but they at least suggest that credit cards will be transferred securely. Section 3 here posits a pretty fun puzzle by saying that the things on this website should not be relied on. This is hilarious to me because it includes the terms of service that they have published on their website. Who knows, this might not even be their real terms of service. This is probably also how they're able to get away with botting reviews on their own website. Unfortunately, it doesn't end there either. Section 13 says, basically, they are not responsible for any of the errors or security issues or interruptions on their website. So if you get hacked from giving them your credentials, they are not to blame, according to this. Additionally, if you get double charged or something, or they just don't send you your product, they don't have to do anything about it. Last but not least, they won't tell you when they update their terms of service. It's your responsibility to go through and look for any changes. Seriously? The thing that really irks me is on their About page, they have this whole spiel about being a fair business that upholds strong values and that you can trust them, when they won't secure your data. I hate companies like this. Let's move on. This next one is pretty maliciously targeted, let's just say. If you struggle with any kind of eating disorder or sensitivity to that sort of thing, I would highly recommend skipping to this timestamp on screen. The people who made this ad did some messed up shit with it, and I don't want that to affect you negatively. So if you want to skip it, now's your chance. There's cat videos on the other side. Alrighty then, let's do this. So right out the gate, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show something like this on YouTube, despite this being an ad that aired on YouTube, so I will be blurring the first few moments of this ad. Besides YouTube concerns, it's just grotesque to look at, and I'm not going to subject you to that.
How to lose 40 pounds in 1 month.
This, in fact, is 5 to 10 times faster than the rate of weight loss recommended by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. This ad is trying to sell you hurting yourself.
I am 7 months in, 72 pounds down.
Their first example immediately disproves their hook claim, as this is only 10 pounds per month-ish of weight loss.
And I could not feel more confident and amazing.
In case you're wondering, I did check, and this does appear to be the same person, though they did make it pretty difficult to verify that by obscuring some pretty important details on this lady, so I could be wrong on that, who knows.
I lost 60 pounds in the first 5 months.
You know, this makes me curious. I'm wondering how the video's runtime relates to the rate of weight loss that they're claiming at that particular point in the video. Oh hey, would you look at that? I did the math. As you can see, it starts off really high, and then wobbles a little bit, up and down, and then finally plateaus right around the 23-second mark. Unfortunately, this is a pretty common scummy marketing technique used to maximize the impact of the highest point of viewer retention, the beginning of the video. And you know what? Screw the rest of this ad. It's not even worth roasting. Sure, you might reach people in your intended audience with this ad, but it's also going to reach people who could really hurt themselves using your product. Even if this company has a fantastic product, they stooped so low with this one. Seriously, they could be so much better than this. Just show the product. Don't make people feel insecure about themselves. If there's one thing I hate more than ads that purposely annoy you, it's ads that try and tear people down to make a profit. And now, the most unexpected thing that happened while I was making this video. Remember these fuckers? Have you ever seen an ad and wondered what that marketing department's secret plan was?
Let's be real here. This is a marketing ploy. I'm gonna keep annoying you to download Pi ad block, and then you're gonna get so fed up seeing me that you just download it anyway.
They really gave me this one on a silver platter. These are literally the people who inspired me to make this channel, and they are confirming it. And it's literally the same lady from the first video. In fact, the file name for this advertisement literally says marketing ploy and sick of me.
Honestly, it's 2025. No one is watching ads anymore, not even me, and I'm literally in the ads.
If this was factually true, Pi would not be advertising. It wouldn't make sense financially for them. In addition, YouTube ad revenue from Q4 2018 to Q4 2024 is up 190%.
We have downloaded Pi, the free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all your favorite sites.
First of all, we have another wonderful example of Pi's emotionally manipulative marketing tactics. And secondly, I'm still a Firefox user.
It takes like 2 seconds to install, and then you can just use the internet freely, and you forget about all the ads that used to be there.
It's pretty telling that Pi refuses to use real websites in their marketing materials.
Unless you still want ads, because with Pi, you can opt in to see a limited number of ads and then earn rewards for the ads that you do see. You can even control what ads you want to keep and which ones you want to block. Like, I actually do shop from these kinds of ads, so I just keep Pi disabled.
Wait a minute, so she lied. She does actually see ads. Intentionally, too. That's like getting steel-toed boots and grinding off the steel because you like how it hurts.
And if it sounds too good to be true, it's not. Like, there are over 1 million users and tens of thousands of 5-star reviews.
First of all, this webpage literally says that reviews are not verified by Google. Second of all, as covered in the last video I made involving Pi, you may actually be losing some rights according to their terms of service by using their products. So yeah, even if it does actually work as intended, the loss of rights makes it a little bit too good to be true for me.
If you've made it this far in the ad, like, what are you doing?
Calling you out for your bullshit. And finding the weirdest pictures of cats I possibly can.
Skip it already.
I'm pretty done with you too, so let's move on.
Only a genius or psychopath can solve this.
This is an ad for an IQ test. Comparing genius and psychopathy does not make sense because psychopathy is not related to IQ.
They say you are smart. So, can you solve it?
Maybe the puzzle being referred to is actually figuring out how the narrator knows personal details about you. And of course, why they're trying to manipulate you like this.
I bet you can't.
Based on the demonstrated behavior around corners, this is the solution for the puzzle.
Ha ha ha. I know the answer. It's a fail.
Based on the earlier logic in the ad, this is either an admission of psychopathy or an admission of genius. I don't think it's genius, especially because this is not their actual product. They are an IQ test company. I looked on their website, there's no mention of this puzzles app anywhere other than actual IQ tests. This is just flat out false advertising. It's sad and ironic that an IQ test company would take advantage of people like this. It's the same bullshit that mobile game companies do. At last, I'm out of ads to make fun of. If you enjoyed, stick around. Maybe subscribe, maybe like this video. It's free. I won't take your rights away for doing it, and you'll get to see more videos like this. I'm also still working on amassing evidence for Hero Wars, the arduous task that is. And as always, finding more cats. So yeah, see you later. Thanks for watching.